say?
Yes, top of the morning, top of the morning. Happy Throwback Thursday, man. The news by Shanewz. Getting started early. This is an early edition. I'm at the desk. Let me get one in at the desk. Even though I know how they do, you know, this will be pushed into the algorithm. It doesn't matter. These are all from my personal records of growth. Um, I wanted to come back on last night. Hold on, let me let my dog in. So yesterday, last night, I wanted to come on and do this piece last night, but you know what happens with me, right? I do so much. As you can see, look, it is before 6 o'clock in the morning. So when I start to turn it down, as far as cook dinner and things like that, start to get settled in, podcasting at the desk be one of the last things on my mind. But I did want to touch on this topic. Come on, yeah, Brownie, I'm about to kick you up out of here, man. I want to kick you up out of here. I want to put you back in your cage. What are you doing to me? Just relax, man. Just relax. All that shaking and all that, you're gonna get out the way. And Def, you're gonna get out too. Yeah, you see these two now. This is why it's hard to let both of them out at the same time. But, they do so much. They do too much. Yeah. Yeah, you see, I tried to let Brownie rock out, but he lets Daffy trick him out his spot. Move, Daffy. He lets Daffy trick him out of his spot. So now he's back in his crate. But I tried to let him rock out, man, this morning. He was Daffy. Just trick him out of his spot. But yeah, so yesterday, right? I posted in the gym. My thumbnail was "The Devil is Busy" because around sometime in the afternoon, I think it was around noontime Western time. That video, let me see if it's on YouTube. I'm not gonna play it because, like I said, the game is rigged. Certain videos, are allowed to go viral. And they are flagged, right? And there's a particular video of this Charlie Kirk, right? Where he was basically assassinated. It was like a modern day JFK. It was a modern day JFK. Right? This guy was like, he was doing a speech. Right? I'm gonna use this video right here. I'll definitely use this video right here. This video doesn't show the shooting, but it shows the aftermath, right? I like this video. So I will use this video when I do play my videos. But he's basically at a rally at a college, and he's speaking about gang. He says something about he says something on the lines of like gang intervention type of thing. And then a shot just goes off and he's like struck in the neck area. Very graphic. It was all over social media. It was all over social media, right? And I'm saying to myself, like, all the videos that they flag. You post a video of violence, any type of graphic, it gets flagged. But this video was going viral. It was a viral video of a man basically, like they say in the hood, getting his TV turned on. Modern day JFK, man. Modern day JFK. Remember how JFK was assassinated in Dallas, Texas? Right? This was like. Now the videos out there, I'm pretty sure people have seen these videos. Now, I wasn't too familiar with the guy. I'm not even gonna lie. He's some sort of a conservative, right? He has his beliefs. This is America, right? This is America. My stance on this is, how was this video not flagged? Maybe they might have flagged it now. Like I said, I'm not going to play it on YouTube, especially because I'm somebody who's not watched, but for a channel, speaking on me now, that is not watched or claimed to be not an influencer, or what I do is unnoticed. Whenever I do anything that is deemable to be flagged, happens. And I peeped something yesterday, right? I had a situation yesterday, right? And I was like, yeah, not only do they watch, they know who I am. Because they attempted to sabotage me once again, right? And my whole stance with this is if nobody watches and nobody listens, right? Why do you still continue to try to sabotage and derail the things that I am doing? Why? If nobody's watching. Yesterday they made a big play, a big strong play. That's why, my title in the gym was The Devil. He's busy, because he is. He's busy, man. Whenever you're trying to achieve and grow and you basically are doing it your way, right? You're not selling your soul. You're staying, like they like to say, 10 toes down. It's going to be hard for you. It's going to be a hard battle. Many setbacks. You're just going to be up against it. I'm gonna play this video real quick. Right, this is the aftermath video, man. I'm not even gonna attempt to play the actual assassination video. Right? That'll definitely get flagged. Yeah, the assassination video will definitely be flagged. So I'm not even gonna attempt to play myself and even try to play that video, because I know how the powers that be rock. They will not allow that through. That is a no go. I know that off the rip. They are not allowing that at all. What I'm going to do though is play this one, the aftermath. Now the aftermath scene was chaotic, man. It was chaotic. Like I said, most people probably seen that video. That video is, if you're on social media, any of the platforms, X, you're on X, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, the videos all over. So pretty sure y'all seen it. These are my socks, y'all. Socks on deck, man. Merchandise. So let's go over here. Here it is right here. This is the video I'm going to play. This is the video. Look, this is the aftermath, man. Chaotic scene. That is him right there being rushed for medical treatment. He unfortunately did not make it. Conservative influence Charlie Kirk killed at the University of Man. Yeah, yo. They detained the old guy, but I was watching reports that apparently this wasn't the guy. He wasn't the guy. It was they had detained somebody, but that was not the shooter. But this is the aftermath. And look how chaotic the scene is.
Hey, stop! Stop, folks! Stop! Back up! Amy! Go! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Now, when things like this happen, right, you can tell he was the intended target, right? Because that was like almost on some military sniper. Remember the movie with Donnie Wahlberg, right? I think that's Donnie Wahlberg, right? Marky Mark's brother, that's Donnie Wahlberg, shooter. And they subsequently went on to have a series afterwards. That's what this was like. This was like Shooter, right? Because one shot, it seemed like it was just one shot fired, man. And that one shot was a graphic shot. He caught him in the neck, torso. You just see the blood, all that gushing out. But this was the aftermath of that, man. Chaotic scene, man. Chaotic scene. And this video has him tagged as a conservative influencer. 31 years old, lost his life over his beliefs. Over his beliefs. His influence. His influence. Look at this scene. Now, this scene was a graphic.
Hey, stop! Stop, folks! Stop! Back up! Amy! Go! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now, all of that happened, right? The chaos. This is after the shooting. Now, my whole thing is this, too, with this, right? I wonder if he was receiving death threats. Was he receiving death threats? That'll probably all start coming out reports of all this. Because this was like a real brazen act, assassination that was caught. And it's viral all over the internet. But my thing is this now. Like I said, I really didn't know too much about this guy to this. Because that's not my cup of tea. But was he receiving death threats? It's obvious, whatever he's a conservative. I guess, conservative influence, like this video says, but there probably was a lot of people that did not like his beliefs. And as you can see, he had to be of some sort of importance where he was giving this speech at the college. And there were many people at this rally. There were a lot of people there. He had a lot of supporters. And whoever this shooter was took him out at this rally. The video was all over social media. But my whole thing is, how wasn't this video flagged? It may be flagged now, but at the time, they allowed this on so many platforms. I seen it on Twitter, X. I also seen it on IG. I did not see it on YouTube. That is why I'm not going to play any of the graphic image on YouTube. But other platforms, Instagram, Facebook Live, X. The video was being shared. Matter of fact, this is what I will do. I can do this. But I'm not gonna. You know what I can do? I'm getting nice. Watch this. Watch what I do. I am getting nice with this. I am so comfortable at the desk with my live stream, even though they don't put me out in the algorithm like they do. When I go jump in my car, right? Or I'm in equipment doing things, they will let. Oh, he had this guy had 8 million. 8 million Instagram followers. All right, 31 years old. I don't want to play the video, man. I could. See, all right, I'm gonna play this real quick. This is not the actual video yet. This is another video, right, that I'm gonna play of him, right? But this is pretty much the layout, how it was, right? This is what he was doing, right? This is not the actual setting, but this was what he was doing, right? Very brash conservative.
And
What if
stop
that
eliminating
doesn't work?
people smaller than you.
So you're saying I should carry a baby and ruin my collegiate life?
How about this? Instead of saying ruin, first of all, babies are a blessing. Stop talking at them as if they're some sort of annoyance.
I will have to drop out of college.
Number two, if you play certain games, you win certain prizes. If you're gonna go have sex,
So you're saying I
might-
should drop out of college to support my child
I'm
instead of supporting my life?
I'm saying if you're going to engage in coitus, in the practice of having children, you might end up with a baby. So know that. And guess what? You don't need to have sex before you get married. It's not like showering. It's not like eating.
Are you married?
Yes, with 2 beautiful children.
Wow, good for you.
I could tell you're not married.
Yeah.
2 beautiful. This man left 2 beautiful children. So that is him right here. This is basically what he was doing yesterday. He was at a function at Utah College and was assassinated, man. He was assassinated, got his top blown off, man. Now, what I was going to do was I was going to I have the video on my other page, but I don't want to play it, man, because it'll get flagged. But that's some of his beliefs right there. Conservative, influencer, 8 million followers. 8 million followers, man. As you can see, he's very outspoken.
So what is a woman?
Dude, I don't know. That one's hard. I know that's your line, and I think that's hard to say, man. I don't know.
But what
do you think is a woman?
Well, a woman is an adult female with XX chromosomes. It's not difficult, right?
I
It's always been that way.
disagree. I don't think so.
But if you disagree, why? But then what is your alternative?
Oh, I don't know.
So you disagree with that? You disagree without an alternative?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think that's a fair thing to say.
You disagree, but you must have some opinion. What is your opinion of what a woman is?
I really don't know. I think it's a gender. I think it's a gender more than a sex. I think sex is female, and then woman is like gender. Yeah, that's what I would say.
A civilization that can't define very basic biological terms and stay close to them is a civilization in moral chaos. So, what is a woman?
I don't know. That one.
Now you can see the type of people that he was attracting, right? And I want to say this, right? This is probably the same one because I think he has that same shirt on. But he was doing these rallies where he was going to these colleges and he's speaking, he's engaging in dialect debates with others, right? And yesterday was no different, but the difference was there was an active shooter who probably watched some of these videos, right? Now we live in a society, like I said, I call a lot of these people weirdos, right? And just because of his beliefs, right? And then you add the fact that he has 8 million followers. Now, out of those 8 million, a lot of them people probably did support him and believe some of the things that he was preaching and speaking on. But there probably was a lot who, and I say this respectfully, despised what he was talking about, did not like him, did not respect him because of his beliefs. And subsequently, he was shot and killed yesterday at a rally just like this. This is America, man. But once again, my whole thing was, and I'm going to move on to another topic after this. How is this graphic video not being flagged? The video is so graphic, I'm not even going to attempt to play it, man. But rest in peace to this guy. Sad that video went viral like that, man. Like he said, he was married with 2 children. So now I'm pretty sure that his children, whatever age they are, they're gonna, this is what one of their memories of their father's gonna be, man. A graphic assassination. But hey, what do I know, man? But let's move on. I want to go over here, switch gears a little bit, talk a little bit of boxing. That it's a big fight week. Big fight week. Yesterday was the open workout. If you're in the Vegas area, and you are a boxing fan, you're a fan of boxing, you need to pull up. You need to go to these events, because one thing I noticed about Ring and Turkey, right? When they do open events, right? They do the open events. These events are fan friendly, and they looked at that way yesterday. I was watching. I'm like, yo. And the thing that I liked about watching it, I'm gonna play some of the clips. The amount of people that was at the fountain, right? It was a sight, right? It was a good sight to see, right? Because when you come on social media, YouTube especially, right? And you're on YouTube and you're listening to these fake influencers, guys who act like, you know, when they do live streams, they control narratives and all this, right? When you see, because look, remember, they was always pumping the narrative that this wasn't going to be big. Turkey was losing money. All these good narratives, right? When you look at this scene, I'm gonna put a little bit of the scene, right? When you look at the scene, right, of this open media workouts, right? When you look at this shit was packed. Watch this.
Don't pay anything to fix your roof. New York City homeowners can get a free roof while paying $0 out of pocket.
Profit is a
Yo, look.
Really?
Look how many people are packed. Look at the amount of people. I wonder if my guy CW was there. But look at the people. Now I've been to a lot. I have covered a lot of big fights, mega fights. But look at the people. This is a good look. This is a great look because it's open to the public. This is at the Fontainebleau Casino Hotel out there in Vegas, right? Earlier in the week, I did a live stream, and I was saying, yo, normally it's the MGM Grand. This is not at the MGM Grand. And the reason why, I haven't seen too many people speak on this shit, right? But the reason why is because they're doing their own thing. They are setting the bar for themselves. And I was waiting to speak on it because I wanted to see if they was gonna have that same MGM Grand type of feel, right? Yesterday was the open workout. Tuesday was the grand arrival. Even though it wasn't the MGM Grand, so far they are on cue. The only difference is it's not the MGM Grand. And yesterday's media workout, as you can see right here, packed. This isn't even Canelo and Crawford in the ring. This was actually the top ranked fighter out of Canada, Christian Mobile. Hopefully I said his name right. We was on a call with him in Quebec City. Right? Was that Quebec City? Big time fight out there, man. But there is Canelo. Look, Canelo in the ring right here. Right? Look how packed it is, man. I'm not gonna play too much of the stuff. But check it out for yourself, man. This was the media workout. Open to the public, open media workout. There is Canelo in the ring, donning a stylish giddy up. Right? But definitely get on top of that, man. You YouTubers, you guys who push the narratives and wanted this not to be a big mega event, y'all look stupid. You see how like guys who are narrative pushers, yeah, the narrative pushers, right? The guys who I like to call like you know, the programmers, right? They quiet, especially because they not on deck. And now they realize, like, look, these are the consumers. The people that's out there, that's in Vegas, that travel to Vegas, that are, you know, on vacation, out and about. They are the actual people that matter. You guys that sit online, your stream, your opinion about boxing, y'all really don't matter no more, man. Because you're not on the front line. A lot of you guys are trying to leech off of boxing from your living rooms. You're leeching off of boxing, you know, from wherever you broadcast that. Other than that, you don't matter no more. And Turkey Al Sheik, Dana White, they're showing that this week, man. Because a lot of the big boxing content creators, quote unquote, the ones that do the views and have audiences, not only did you not get granted access to cover the event, they don't even want you there. Your opinion, right? How y'all sat online, and y'all different hate groups and jealous fan groups trying to bash this event, that it wasn't going to be big. Look, you guys look crazy right now. Not only do you look crazy, right, like I said, I'm not there, but I was there for Mayweather McGregor. That probably was one of the biggest fight weeks. Aftermaths I've been around, right? As far as events in Vegas. This right here, I'm looking, may even be bigger. I know as far as the people attending, it's gonna be bigger. They are fighting in a football stadium. On a much larger platform. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna compare the platform, saying one was pay-per-view, it's Netflix. They're gonna do bigger numbers, I think, because it's on Netflix. Now, how that generates to the money, I don't know. That's over my pay grade. But I just know this, that all of the bullshit narratives are looking real goofy right now. Because this is a mega fight week, a mega event right now. It's only getting bigger. I think they have fights last night. I think they have a couple of fights tonight. I think the young boy Jaleel Hackett is fighting tonight. So what they're doing this week is different. It's different. Now, I haven't really been doing too much coverage on it, but I've been watching, and this is a little bit of coverage right here. But I want to end my live stream, right, with some of my own content, because that's what I've been focused on. If you know, you know. I've been in my bag lately, right? And last night was another great night at the gym. For whatever reason, they are not letting me post.
They scared me and failed me. Like I did not have a good experience at a regular dentist. And so I just stopped going.
Now keep that hand up. Get out the way. I put my round in. See? WCS, what up? I put my rounds in. Yo, Brett, get some weights in your hands, Malachi. Huh? Get some weight. Yo, WCS said what up? WCS said what up, man?
Yeah. I ain't talked to him in a minute. You gotta give him my number.
All right. Yeah, show me that body shot I showed you. Show me that. Yeah. Show me that body shot. Look. Show me how you gonna stop them in their track. Where I showed you. Where I showed you to put it at. On the other side too. Put it on both sides. Ooh.
Man, see, when you can post your teachings, right? Shout out, big ups, right? Nobody cares about your punches. Nobody cares about your punches, right? This is who I do it for. I don't do it for none of you jealous fans that sit online and you talk boxing every day, all day. You set up live streams. You sit around where you're comfortable at on platforms where you know they don't do nothing in boxing other than sit online with an opinion. Hopefully you caught that sauce, man. But shout out to this young hitter. He's learning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's learning. He's learning. He's learning. Each one teach one. He's gonna make them melt like butter. Look, you see where they place that punch? They're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna melt like butter.
Brother.
What we working on? What we working on, Malachi? Huh? What we working on? Let me see something. Okay. Okay, Curly.
Stretching out a little bit. Come on. Get a little bit around there. Hard work, man. Man. Sometimes that is the best form of exercise for me right there. Just going to the gym at night and hitting on the bag a little bit. It allows me to release a lot of energy and exercise. I say this all the time, man. Exercise is great, man. Because whether you're going through things in life that, may be holding you back, when you exercise, right? The same way, I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I'm a strong believer of this, because when things used to go wrong for me, I would drink. And then it got to the point where I was just drinking just to be drinking, right? But a lot of times that's what people do. You try to escape. You may do other things, right? But do exercise, walk, right? Because what I have found out, and I'm living through experiences, right? All right, yesterday I had something bad happen to me, right? But I did not go get a bottle of liquor. I still went about my day, right? I went to the gym. I did this yesterday, matter of fact, right? I was at the gym last night, and right when I had a situation that it did not go my way, it was a setback, right? I could have been down and out and depressed, and say, you know what? I'm gonna go get a beer. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I did not do none of that. I say, you know what? Let me go to the gym, right? I'm like, let me go to the gym and get my mind right, man. Right? Let me just get this out of my system. Because if I do, right here, look, this is yesterday, right? The devil was busy. I went to the gym. I was like, you know what?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
What I did right here, yeah. I want to get out of my system. Hey. Right here, I went to the gym. Round the guys, look. I was right here at the gym, man. I caught a minor setback I got to deal with today. Right? Yeah, let me get the bag a little bit. Let me get on the bag a little bit. Now, let me get on the bag a little bit. So let me get on the bag a little bit, man. So let me get on the bag a little bit, man. Get on the bag a little bit. So let me get on the bag a little bit, man. Instead of going to get a bottle of liquor, instead of doing something constructive, let me get on the bag a little bit. Right? Because some bullshit happened to me yesterday. So you know what? I'll go to the gym and release that nasty energy. Right? Right here at the gym. So let me go here and release some of that energy. So let me go here and release
method to the madness.
Now look, this is the reverse grip right here. Go up to the next. See that reverse grip? Look. Reverse grip right there, man. That's what I did yesterday, man.
There was a method to the madness, man. Look at the gym now. I was bit by a roach. Should I be concerned? Nah. You might turn into a mutant.
Yeah, see, that's what I be dealing with, right? That's what I be dealing with. You see, somebody came in my chat. They send them in my chat on occasions when I go live like that, man. I don't, these guys, they bring the weirdos when I go live on the phone, man. Like right now, I've been live for almost 50 minutes. This probably has no views. That's what they do, man. That's what they do, man. Well, we're used to that now, man. We are used to that. This is the rigged algorithm, the matrix, where they do what they do, man. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this sauce this morning. I got some things that I need to take care of today. But this is the Source Experience, man. The news by Shanewz, Media Marketing Management Consultant Agent, man. Shanewz Boxing LLC, overlooked, lied on, but it never stopped the process. The process only got bigger, better, and those who attempted to just got stranger and weirder. But hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed this source. And once again, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, man. Lost his life over his conservative beliefs. But hey, what do I know?
Hey guys, this is Tiana Twin with Laura. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.